Students, in my last chapter, France society during late 18th century, we went through disadvantages of Louis XVI, then the faulty feudal system, and how the philosopher encouraged for a change. Here in this chapter, the outbreak of the revolution, we will go through the problem from where the conflict started. In France of the old regime, the monarch did not have the power to impose taxes according to his will. He had to call a meeting of the Estates General, which would then pass his proposal for new taxes. However, the monarch had the power to call the meeting according to his wish. And the last meeting that was called in France at that time was in the year 1614. So more than 100 years, on 5th May 1789, Louis XVI called an assembly of the States General for the proposal of new taxes. On 5th May, the delegates from the 3 states attended the meeting called by Louis XVI in a beautiful hall in Marseilles. The first and the second state sent 300 representatives, and each were seated in a row facing each other on 2 sides, while the 600 members of the third states had to stand at back, and the third state was represented by its more prosperous and educated members. The peasants, artisans, and women were denied entry to the assembly. However, their grievances and demands were listed in some 40,000 letters, which the representative had brought with them. Voting in the States General in the past had been conducted according to the principle that each state had 1 vote, and Louis XVI too was determined to continue the same practice. But the members of the third state demanded that voting now be conducted by the assembly as a whole, where each member would have 1 vote. And this was the democratic principles that was put forwarded by philosophers like Rousseau in his book The Social Contract. So the third state representatives were inspired by Rousseau's writings, and when the king rejected this proposal, members of the third state walked out of the assembly in protest. So today I end here. Thanks.